the dunes below.
All right, folks, welcome back. And after that was a massive overhaul. It was a magnanimous last episode, or the last time that we were broadcasting here, man. Yeah. And you know what? I'm gonna personally take this time to thank Paul for his bravery and truthfulness and all that stuff. Let's have some fun here, Paul.
Okay.
Let's have some good old-fashioned fun.
All right.
You want to play a game?
All right.
So,
yeah.
This is 5 weeks. 5 weeks. This is the game that we're gonna play.
Okay. Fine.
Do you know the sci-fi show where you can create your own character?
No.
Sci-fi, like special effects. It's like
Face Off.
Face Off.
Yeah.
We're gonna do 5 weeks Face Off.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give you 5 different weeks.
Okay.
And they're gonna be 5 different characters, and you're gonna make them all vagina face. And I'm gonna talk to you about it.
Okay.
Week number 1 is Troll Bridge.
Troll Bridge.
And you have to defend your vagina face.
Wait, what's Troll Bridge?
Like a troll bridge.
Oh, a bridge troll. Oh, because you said Troll Bridge like it was an actual character. All
Sorry.
Right.
Bridge troll.
Okay.
And so, Paul.
Yes.
And you're Paul, by the way.
Okay.
So, Paul, I really am enjoying. It's very interesting what you have here, but I don't understand this. It honestly kind of looks like a vagina.
Well, that's what I was going for, sir. See.
How so?
Well,
why did you take this project and make this troll ridge?
I wanted to do something different. I wanted this to be the most scary looking troll that anybody's ever seen, because everybody's seen trolls before. I mean, they have the big nose or the warts, or everybody's got some idea of what a troll looks like, but I imagine that what if that big nose right under it where the mouth is, it looked like a dirty, nasty, beat up vagina.
Once we got close to it, I didn't know what it was, but when we got close to it, I could see it. It looked like a really dirty, beat up vagina.
And isn't that scary to you?
I also like what you did with the cloth around.
You like what? The cloth?
The cloth. The cloth around the vagina.
The cloth? Well, what the cloth is supposed to do is if you... And I didn't get to show you this earlier because you didn't let me touch it, but if you take these ends,
yes,
they tie together and it hides the vagina mouth. So you just see...
So you see the bottom of it.
You see the eyes.
When you close it, all you can sort of see is the bottom of the vagina.
Well, you don't see. You just see the chin part.
I can see it.
You can see it.
I can see it. Up close.
Oh, up close. Well, this isn't...
I'm at the vagina.
Well, this wasn't intended for up close. This is when we're shooting.
Well, this is what this project is all about. This is what this project is all about. We have to come up and inspect it up close.
No,
it looked impressive from the back, but up front, I can see the flaws in your vagina.
Well, sir, honestly, I created this to be filmed. So whenever we're shooting with this and the person is in costume, they would take this, and from a distance, it's going to look amazing. For the up close shots,
it sort of kind of just looks like a vagina.
Well, I believe that if it just looks like a vagina to you, then you've been with some questionable vagina, sir. It was inspired by a vagina. It doesn't look like just a vagina.
Okay, all right. The second look is mechanical.
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 Okay.
This all looks good. This is great. It's sort of. I like what you did here, where you. There's a lot of stress factors. Like, it looks like it's been under heavy fire here.
Thank you.
But I can't help but think that there's just. It kind of looks like a vagina that's exploded. Like, it looks like a burnt out vagina. I'm just gonna say it. Looks like a vagina that has. It looks like someone put a firecracker in a vagina and went off. How is this a futuristic metallic creature?
Well, my belief is that what I did with this is I didn't want the creature to just be metal. I wanted it to have some organic mix into it. Like, it's not a cyborg, but it's not a robot. This creature is completely biotech. So of course it's going to have like organic, parts to it covered with the metal. And so what I was going for here is in this world where it comes from, these are battle-hardened creatures, and some of them carry the scars and the wounds from their battles.
But it kind of looks like, if you look at it, it kind of looks like a vagina.
Well, what I was going for there is, as I was saying, these are its battle scars, its battle wounds. That's where it was attacked. It's had missiles launched at it. It's had bullets and lasers. It's taken bombs, and it still battles through because the mechanical aspect of it keeps it alive and keeps it going, but that organic part gets damaged. So it looks like a vagina to you because it's all destroyed.
Because it is. Because it is.
It looks like a vagina to you because that's its vagina. This is the female species.
So this project was supposed to find the magical side of enchantment.
Yes.
And what our project was what our project was were fairies.
Mm-hmm.
Fairies, the sprites and the spirits.
Yes.
And everyone else showed, they did amazing jobs. Beautiful spirits and fairies. And yours kind of just looks like a vagina. She's doesn't even have wings. She's holding. There's wings painted on her hands. It's like a vagina and hands. Do you want to talk? It's the third week, by the way. You've not been eliminated yet. You're doing fairies.
This is the third week. I haven't been eliminated.
This is the third week that you're at the bottom.
Look, wait. Third week. I haven't been eliminated yet. I'm at the bottom for the third week in a row, and I've been turning in only.
So this third week was fairies, and everyone turned in a beautiful, amazing works of art. This one looks like a vagina. And she has wings painted on her hand. It's a vagina with 2 wings painted on either hand.
Yes, sir. What I was going for here is, see, everybody went the traditional route with the fairies.
Okay.
And, as nice and beautiful as those works are,
Okay.
they're all the same. They all look like Tinkerbell.
They do.
With me, I wanted
That's a point.
to try something completely different, because fairies aren't supposed to be this beautiful, magical creature that, casts dust on you and lets you fly around.
Yes.
Fairies, like, in ancient lore, fairies are feared. Fairies, you don't want to be caught by fairies. And why? How do you make something that's supposed... How are you going to be afraid of something cute, like this little Tinkerbell over here? What you want is something that's you're going to be fearful of. And that's what I went for with this. Because tell me, if you saw this flying around with its winged hands, looking like that, would you want to stick around for that? You would run from that.
You would run for that. I believe him. I believe you, and I stand by what I stand by where you're going with this.
Thank you.
And I can see it.
Thank you.
But you were really close this week to being eliminated.
Why?
Because you kind of seem to just keep turning him vaginas. We'll see how next week's competition goes.
Okay.
We'll see how. But you're safe for now.
Thank you.
You're safe.
I appreciate that.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay, the fourth week is Dr. Frankenstein's monster.
Dr. Frankenstein's monster. Okay, you ready? I'm not quite ready, but I've been winging this as I go, so...
Right. Okay, I'll start. Okay. Oh, so I'm just gonna attack you with it?
Yeah, we're just doing this live.
Okay, all right. Paul.
Yes.
You just turned a vagina with high heels on.
Vagina with high heels?
Yes, it looks like a vagina and high heels.
Okay.
That there was no work. There's literally no fabrication. There's no... I mean, there is some paint work done. Mm-hmm. But you literally put a vagina with high heels. You turn that in on Frankenstein's monster.
Yes.
This is the... You're in the... This is the fourth week where you're in the bottom looks.
Yes.
The other two, they turned in subpar entries, but could you please explain why? Why do you feel you should not be eliminated this week?
Well, this is a reimagining. And, for what it's worth, if you look at their works, they've just rehashed the same old Universal monster look of Frankenstein. It looks like the Universal Frankenstein and a Herman Munster. My work, what I tried to do here, and come take a closer look with me while I point this out.
Okay.
What I did was I took, if you look, different parts. As you can see, this isn't just, you're saying that it looks like a vagina, but it's not just a vagina. Frankenstein didn't just cut somebody's vagina off and then attach it to some legs, with high heels or anything, and make a monster. What this is, if you look carefully, those are different body parts stitched together, worked together, and fashioned together to look like that. What I did, and this is the way I imagined it, Frankenstein, he was creating something okay, think of it this way. You're Frankenstein, and you're grave robbing But you can't take a whole body with you. You can take what you can get. So maybe you get a hand here, or you cut off part of a leg. Maybe you get a head. Who knows? You're working with what you have. And I believe that Frankenstein, he's mad. He didn't create just one monster, he created many. So he's getting low on parts. And so he still wants to create. That madness is in him. He wants to create a series of monsters. So with what he has left, he thinks, what am I going to make? And he fashioned it to be something that is alluring, but very terrifying. So you see it and you think, you're thinking, oh, that's a vagina,
In high heels.
In high heels. But really it's more terrifying than that. That's the true monster, because if you get closer and you inspect it, it's not just a vagina. That's a hand. That's part of somebody's ear right there. And it's stitched together and worked together.
Okay, Paul.
Yes.
You're safe.
Thank you.
You're safe this week. Underwater monster.
Underwater monster.
Paul.
Yes.
This is really good, actually, what you turned in this week.
Okay.
It's the best you've done ever.
Yes.
But it looks like the creature from the Black Lagoon with a vagina. In his hand, he's swimming. Both of his hands have vaginas, and his neck looks like a vagina. And he has a vagina where there should be a vagina. We count 3 vaginas in this underwater monster, and it looks like the creature from the Black Lagoon, which we've seen before.
Yes. Well, this time I was in.
This doesn't look good for you, Paul.
Well,
You're at the bottom here.
okay. Well, the reason why it looks like the creature from the Black Lagoon was because it honestly is an homage to the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Okay.
I wanted to.
I mean, the challenge was an underwater creature.
Yes, and the creature from the Black Lagoon has always been one of my favorites, and something that I've always
He has
wondered.
4 vaginas. You gave him 4 vaginas. Like he doesn't even have like the paws to swim. It's like webbed fingers and then vagina.
Well, what I was doing with this.
And he has a vagina in his neck.
Well,
you know what? We'll let you finish.
Okay.
Please tell us what you were thinking here.
Well, first off,
this is, by the way, the finals.
Well,
it's you and this other guy who made this guy that had he made a glide suit where he can jump out of the ocean and fly. It's you between him.
Well, it sounds like he didn't make an underwater creature then. Sir, at least I stuck to the assignment. I didn't try to make an underwater creature that spends most of its time gliding around in air.
That's a true fish, though.
Yeah.
That's a true fish. It's a fish that can do that. There is a fish that can do that.
Yeah, but that's not what he's going. That's beside the point.
That's not the assignment.
That isn't the assignment. You said an underwater creature, not an underwater aerial creature.
Okay. But
So-
you gave, but Paul, we just think that everything that you've done for the past 5 weeks has something to do with the vagina.
Well, sir, I think you're wrong about that. But let me.
We can play. I mean, we have it. This is archived. Like, we can show you everything that you've turned in.
Well, that's neither here nor there. But what I'm going to say about my work this week is first,
Your underwater assignment. That's fair enough. Let's let him talk about his underwater segment.
First, my creature, yes, she does have a vagina because I made a female creature. This is an homage to the creature from the Black Lagoon. But in case you don't recall, the creature from the Black Lagoon was male. I was thinking, what if this creature was a female? So of course I'm going to give her a vagina. Because how else am I going to distinguish her from a male creature from the Black Lagoon? Now, what you see on her neck and on her hands, those are not vaginas.
Those are not vaginas.
Those are not vaginas.
They look very similar to vaginas.
Well, the one on her neck is gills.
Okay.
It's so she can breathe underwater.
It looks a lot like a vagina.
It is not a vagina.
Okay.
It is gills.
It's gills.
The ones on her hand, what you say are vaginas on her hands.
Let's, you know what? Before you go any further, let's pause it. Let's show him. Pause. Picture that.
Okay. Yeah. Those?
They look like vaginas. Are those not vaginas?
Those are not vaginas.
Okay, well, I cannot wait to hear what your explanation is for what those are.
Well, those are how she feeds. Because when she's underwater and she's swimming, she needs to still eat krill and small fish. And that's it's a mouth. She grabs her whatever she's trying to eat, or if she's swimming,
could you have made them at least a hole versus some lips? They look very vagina-esque.
Well, it's so that whatever she grabs easily slips into her arms. I mean, would you expect a full-size fish to go into a small hole on her hand?
No, I don't expect anyone to eat from their hand.
Oh, that's why you said create a creature. And an underwater creature.
Right, yeah.
And that's what I'm doing.
You have a point.
We're exploring imaginative new worlds here.
You know what? I think we're ready to announce the winner here.
Okay.
You've done a great job.
Thank you.
Both of you guys. I think that the judges have thought that you in every single challenge the judges think that in every challenge you somehow found a way to put a vagina in anything. I mean, the Dr. Frankenstein was a stretch. We didn't think that you were gonna find a way to do that, but you did. You did. we really thought we had you there, but we have no choice but to disqualify you.
Disqualify me for what?
Wait, disqualify you cannot. We can't show any of your. We can't show any of your creations on television. Like everything that you made, we had to blur out because it has a vagina. We think you have a big future in the business because you can make really realistic looking vaginas, and if you can do that, then you can make anything. Like you can make an arm, a leg. You can make anything that's really flesh based because you haven't made anything that's like the challenge. You didn't do any monster, but anything flesh based. Look, listen. You're not winning this competition, but you did show us a lot. Maybe don't make everything a vagina.
Well, I'm offended that you feel that way, and I put a lot of hard work and imagination in this. And I think if anybody is seeing vaginas in this, it is you. I mean, what kind of sicko pervert are you that you see vaginas in everything I turn in?
Because they look like vaginas.
They are not
They
vaginas.
look like actual live working vaginas. Like they look like they're like you made the lips perfect. Like they're kind of sort of they're opening to certain things.
You have some sort of perversions that are fogging.
You came in second best. Everyone got eliminated. You didn't win.
I should have won. And the only reason that I'm not winning is because you have some sort of hang up here and need to seek counseling.
We need to seek counseling. Let's put up on the board every project he turned in. It's like 10 vaginas. Are you saying that we have no imagination?
I'm saying that you have no imagination.
Those are 10 vaginas.
Actually, no. I'm saying that you have a wild imagination, and your wild imagination only allows you to see vaginas, because there are no vaginas in any of those, except for my female creature. And the vagina is there only to show that she's a female.
There should be one vagina, and because there's 3 in that picture, I can't see her vagina. Paul, listen, you have a bright future. You know what you're doing with prosthetics. You know how to use some glue and stuff. Just maybe you shouldn't. Maybe this isn't the best thing for you to do. If it is, fine. There might be a niche for you. We just think you didn't win the competition.
So you're telling me I shouldn't follow my dream because you see vaginas and you find a problem in my work?
Paul, the last 10 things you turned in is a vagina. And one of them was a vagina in high heels.
And second, the only vagina I'm seeing here, sir, is you.
Oh, okay. Okay. Security. We can take care of this right now.
Yeah, we can take care of this. I'm going to call my lawyers.
Call your lawyer.
Get my phone right now.
Get him out of here.
No, you don't touch me.
He turned in a vagina in high heels.
You're the only one that sees a vagina here. Well, besides me, but it's the one I'm looking at right now.
Well, this has been. Oh yeah, this is still a part of stories from the big leagues. So I have to say this. This is my sign off.
Okay.
I want to say thanks to my special guest.
Yeah.
One of the original brothers from another mother.
Yeah.
Someone that I love very much, and we had a lot of fun. And I thought we would just throw out an actual conversation that we might have over the phone. And I think we fucking caught it. My original brother from another mother, one of my good dear personal friends, and a good friend.
Yeah.
Paulie the Bear. And by the way, never forget, you shine your way, I'll shine mine.
She's shining.
And the whole world will
Shine. Raise it down.
Thanks, Paul. Thanks for being here.
Oh, man,
Well,
I appreciate it.